Hello everyone. You notice this, that every time I do a show I gotta touch my headphones? Every host has their own little quirks, I tell you. Nervous habit. But that's okay. If that's the worst nervous habit I've got, then we're in good shape. So today I want to talk to you about three really unique and powerful apps that you can actually get cross-platform, that you can get from the Android platform, and you can also make them work with the iPhone platform. Now, if I could just get this silly thing to go away, the web control, there we go. Okay, so welcome to the show. My name is Rick Haaland. I will be your gracious host. And I don't know if you've been following our adventures lately. A few weeks ago now, I don't know exactly when, I did something to my neck, and I have a very narrow window after I take my pain medication to do a show. Because doing a show, sitting here talking, doesn't take any physical activity, and that's when I run into trouble. When I am physical with this neck thing, whatever this disc thing is doing in my neck, I can unload the dishwasher. I can just do the simplest little physical thing, and about 20 minutes later, I'm in agony. So none of that for me. So this is one of these wonderful moments where my pain medication is kicked in. And we're going to have a great show. So three things we're going to go through. We're going to mention to you. As I said, these are cross-platform applications. You can get them both for the iPhone and for the Android platform. And for business users especially. Now, the first thing is called TeamViewer, and it's a remote control application. And what I really love about this is it's absolutely free. If you're not using it specifically for business, wink wink, then you can use it free for personal use. So I would advise you that you try this. Now there is another program called Go to My PC, which I just absolutely love, but you got to pay. It's a paid service. And it's by Citrix. Now, Citrix is the people that did the remote control for Windows. I don't know if you know this, but Windows has a built-in remote control access program where it will allow you to drill in and take control over. So Citrix is good stuff, but this TeamViewer is an extremely good application. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how you do this. You take complete remote control over your computer with your smartphone. Oh yeah. Our daughter is a property manager, and she went out and bought one of these little netbooks, these little guys. My wife has a netbook too, and they really enjoy them. They're not very powerful, and they don't have a lot of storage. So what she does is she uses TeamViewer, and she goes to somewhere where there's, free Wi-Fi. She'll go to a Starbucks or a McDonald's or something, and she will drill in and take remote control, and she can work, she can even print. She can send a print job from wherever she is in the world to her home, and it will print. So the stuff that she's printed when she gets home is already printed. She doesn't have to worry about it. So I'm going to step you through a couple of things. So what you want to do first is you want to go to either the Apple iTunes Store or the marketplace on Android, and download TeamViewer, the free edition, TeamViewer. Once you got it all set up, it's going to ask you a couple of questions. You have to load it on your computer running at home. Now, remember you have to have your desktop computer or your notebook computer running all the time for you to be able to access this particular program. So you have to download it on your computer here, and then download it on your phone or your notebook computer or your netbook computer or whatever computer is going to take remote control. So what are the advantages of TeamViewer? Well, if you are on the road a lot, if you're a road warrior, you can access all of your files. You can do file transfer. You can do, if your phone gets really, really full of stuff and you want to transfer files over Wi-Fi from your phone's hard drive, or storage to home, and then get rid of the files that are bogging you down on your phone. You can do that. You can take control of Word, access the entire desktop. It's a desktop remote control, and it will do everything. It will allow you unlimited access, just as if you are sitting in front of that computer at home. So there's quite a few advantages. Now, one of the advantages I'm going to tell you, which is a security advantage really, is you can go and pair this TeamViewer program up with the X10 system. Now, X10, it's fairly old technology. It's been around for about 25 years. And what X10 is, and you just do a Google search for X10. It's a little module that you plug into your wire at home, you know, where you plug in your lamps and stuff. And then you plug in the lamp into the module. And what that does is it assigns an address, almost like a network address, but over your house wiring. And whatever you plug that component into, you can remote control. For example, if you have a couple of lamps inside your home and you want to turn them on by remote control, you go down and get a couple of X10, and they're very, very reasonable. I think they're $10 or $15 each module now for X10. Plug it into the wall socket, plug your lamp into that X10 wall socket receptacle, and then load the software on your computer, and from there, from anywhere in the world, you can turn your lights on and off. So say, for example, it's gotten dark, you were out, you were doing work, and it's gotten dark really, really quickly, and you don't like the thoughts of coming home to a dark home. A lot of people, that's a concern. You can use your cell phone or your netbook or your notebook to drill into your computer at home and actually turn on the lamps at home. So it's a nice security feature. That's just an extra benefit that you'll see with TeamViewer. Now, the reason I'm doing this in Camtasia is I want to show you exactly what's happening both with the cell phone and on my screen. So you're going to be able to see how I take remote control with the cell phone. Are we ready? Okay. So now I've got TeamViewer loaded and running on my computer right here. And I'm going to grab my phone, my cell phone, and I've already loaded TeamViewer here. And what it does is it asks you for a username and a password. Now, you can set a predefined password, and this is what I do. I get a predefined password so I don't have to change the password all the time. So I can keep TeamViewer running, and from wherever I'm at, I can drill in. So let's go over to TeamViewer. So on the upper left-hand corner, there's the TeamViewer icon. Don't know if you can see that in the camera, but I'll hold it up there so you might be able to. Open it up. All right. And it will say, it will give you 9 numbers, and then it will ask for a password, and I've already put the password in there. It says connect to partner. So we just push connect to partner. There you go. Now, you see this? It's already connected to my computer through Wi-Fi, through free Wi-Fi. So it says, instructions, the following gestures can be used to control. So that's just, you just want to close that. Now, look at this. My desktop and my computer is actually showing up on my smartphone. Now, I will move the mouse around to show you that I actually do have remote control. Okay, now let's do this. Let's go over and say, for example, open up a document. So I'll go to my documents folder, double click on it, and I'm going to open up the, I don't know, the Atrix Vids folder. So just simply click on that. And these are the videos that I have taken with the Atrix camera, or with the Atrix Superphone. So if I want to play any of them, I just double tap that open. So you see, I have got complete remote control over this. I can even get this. If I want secure email, I can even grab Google Chrome. I'll open it up, going through my computer at home. See, that's my computer at home now. And then you just have to, let's see, Healthy Tech Talk, there it is. There's my website, and I will open it up, remote control, through there. Oh, it's empty. That's okay. So it has a keyboard function. We'll go www.eflexonics. I'll open up one of my blogs.com. And there we go. And then it says, show results for reflexonics? Absolutely. And it's opening up that. Now, remember now, I am taking complete remote control of my computer at home through my smartphone. So I can open up files, I can do a whole bunch of amazing things. Okay, so let's go back. We'll go back. Close connection? No. We'll just close out of that. So I will close that internet connection. And there we go. Okay, so I've closed that. So I've showed you how you can actually get in there and take a look at all your files. You can manipulate your files. You can open up Word. You can open up documents. You can do virtually anything you want with TeamViewer. Isn't that great? So say, for example, I wanted to open up Publisher right there from anywhere in the world on my smartphone. I've opened up, see how fast that is? I've opened up Publisher. Isn't that crazy? And I've just closed it right there. See how fast that is? Smoking fast. So, I don't know, I'm going to spin the smartphone around so you can see all the tools in the bottom. There's an X to disconnect. There's a keyboard function. There's a mouse function. There's a magnifying tool. There's a tool, and there's a settings. Can you see that on there? But I just thought that was the slickest thing because as a road warrior, if you're doing a lot of work on the road, you now have a tool to completely take remote control of any computer at home as long as it's running TeamViewer, and you can do it through a smartphone. So here's how it can help you. You've got that really important file that you forgot at home, and you're in Japan or you're in Rome or Italy. It doesn't matter where in the world you are. You can actually do file transfers to both ways on this. So here we go. So I just want to disconnect from here now, and I just click on the X, and it says, do you want to disconnect, yes or no? And we say yes. And it's as simple as that. Isn't that great? So, get out of that. So I thought that was, and again, there are programs that you can pay. One is called Go to My PC, and it's exceptional. It's really, really good. But I thought I would show you the free version. So the next is TripAdvisor. Now, this is really fantastic. And I don't know, see, here, I want to turn everybody into bloggers, really is what I want to do. It's because I think this is the way I socialize a lot. When we go into a restaurant, where we go almost anywhere, and if it's happens to be on TripAdvisor, I do a review. A couple of weeks ago, we did a review on Rocco's Diner. A few weeks ago, we did my wife's birthday. We did a review on the restaurant we were there, Stefano's. We do a review almost every single place, and I'll tell you why. It helps people to find out, is this a good place to go for food, for service, da-da-da. Is this a good place to go? Am I going to get good value? And it has categories. So let me bring it up on the internet so you can see. I'll bring up Google Chrome. I'll just shut down TeamViewer here. I shall bring up Google Chrome. And let's type in here, Google Ohm. That won't work very well, will it? Okay. And TripAdvisor. TripAdvisor, right there. TripAdvisor.ca. I'm going to go to the official site. Now look at here. Look at if you've not used TripAdvisor, oh boy, start playing with it on your superphone, on your smartphone. So what happens is you go home, this is home, and you can go hotels, you can search for hotels. You know what? This really gives you a good idea too of what's the price like? What's the experience like? Is there any bad reviews? Because if you get a lot of bad reviews on a particular site, chances are you're going to have a bad experience. So really, this is an organizational tool for me because it tells me what places to avoid and what places to go to. Flights. You can get flights on there. You can get holiday rentals and restaurants. I do restaurants all the time. So for example, we're in Abbotsford. Abbotsford, British Columbia, look at that. And fine restaurants, all cuisines, I don't care. Look at this. Now it starts restaurant 62. Now here's what happens. You see it's got 4.5 stars, and it'll tell you based on 24 reviews. Anne Marie's Cafe, I love Anne Marie's Cafe. 4.5 stars again. 4.5 stars for Villa Palace, Vietnamese. Villa Palace, it sounds French. A French-sounding Vietnamese restaurant. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to argue with that one. ABC Family Restaurant, by the way, wireless at ABC. So you just click on there at ABC, go in there. You see here, recommended, excellent, very, very good. ABC is simply amazing, fantastic place to eat. And what's really neat about this is you can upload a picture on here. Let me bring up my TripAdvisor. There you go, things to do. What's really neat about this TripAdvisor on your smartphone is Near Me Now. I'll see if you can see that. And I'm going to push the Near Me Now button. Does this have a Near Me Now button? No, it doesn't. Only on the smartphones. Okay, ABC Restaurant, same thing. Fraser Glen Restaurant, Burger King Restaurant. And what's nice is it has a little button here, see on map, 0.67 kilometers southeast away. And then it gives you a choice. Your smartphone will give you a choice how to find it. Do you want to find it GPS Navigator, MapQuest, or Maps? So use default for this action, and let's go GPS Navigator. Telnav, Naveo, Navtech. Okay. What's going on? Escape. Oh, okay, I see. It was turning on the GPS. Oh, login. No, I don't want to do that. Actually, GPS, no, but I don't want to use that. Okay, so map. Unable to connect. Try again. Well, anyway, you get the idea. I don't want to log into that nav. I shouldn't have pushed Navtech because I don't want to log into that. But it's got places where you can go and see on the map. It's got reviews. So what I would do is I would start using TripAdvisor. It's kind of like a social media thumb pulse on what's going on out in your community. And the more you do this, the more you get used to. It's kind of like a mini blog. It's like a social blog that you tell your friends and family and whoever's interested, hey, I really enjoyed this place because of the atmosphere, because of the price, because of the cuisine, because of the staff, because of the service, whatever. And it helps other people as well. So I think social media is going to drive this technology, whereas hopefully more people are going to jump on the TripAdvisor bandwagon. And we will get more value. See, a database, and this is what it is only as good as the people and the information that's in it. So if you're truthful, if you're honest, and if you had a good experience or a bad experience, go to TripAdvisor and put it in. I'm sure a lot of people would appreciate it as well. And it's kind of neat when you go out there and you're hunting on your smartphone or you're hunting on your computer and you see a review that you have put in. And if this becomes addictive almost, that if you're really good at it and you really like TripAdvisor, you're going to see your name all over the place and people are going to say, oh yeah, I've seen that person's review before. Well, I've seen it last week and last month and over here and over here. They must be trustworthy. So go out there and start doing TripAdvisor. It's a lot of fun. Our third app for today is called Fring. Now, Fring, Apple iPhone 4 has its own video conferencing. And I started talking to a lot of people and I thought, well, a lot of people would use video conferencing, right? Not so. And you know why? Here's what I found from the general conversation that I've had with people. There's two strong camps, right? There's iPhone and there's Android. And if there's an app that's only for iPhone, like the iPhone, they have their own video app, only people that on iPhone can do video chat, which is kind of annoying. So what you want to do is you want to go out and get a cross-platform app that you can use on either one, iPhone or Android. Now, I'll tell you what I like is Fring. Fring, let me show you. Fring, Mr. Fring, where'd you go? Okay, upper left-hand corner. See that little green guy there? Now, Fring, I'll have to tell you right now, it is not as sophisticated nor elegant nor beautifully done as the iPhone app for video chat, but it's not bad. And when you can get two opposing forces to talk to each other, like an iPhone and an Android on the same app, this is a good thing because now it opens up. Now iPhones can talk to Android can talk to iPhones, and it's a good thing. Now you don't have that walled garden experience. You've got where something that everyone can enjoy. So I'll open up Fring. And you just download it. Again, it's free. And I only have 3 or 4 people, but when I Fring them, and here's the thing, you can have up to, 3 people video chatting at the same time. Now, of course, every time you add someone, it's bandwidth, right? And make sure that when you use Fring, that you can use it on Wi-Fi or 3G, but the experience is much, much better, trust me, on Wi-Fi, because it's a lot of bandwidth. As soon as you start adding more people to the video chat, your signal is going to degrade. So I would only use Fring on one-to-one video chat, but the clarity, I was so surprised. We had our cousin stay with us last month, and he bought one of these, I guess now a month and a half ago, Robert, and he has a daughter. Now, we're in Abbotsford, the Fraser Valley, and he has a daughter that lives in London. And she just happened to be sitting at home, and he got his new superphone, and he absolutely had to try it out. So we loaded Fring, and as we were driving in the car to a wedding anniversary, he used Fring to talk to her, and the sound was, and I'm serious, the sound was crystal clear. I know, because I took the phone and I talked to her as well, and we passed the phone around, and there was absolutely no latency. Latency means when you talk and there's a wait, and sometimes it's annoying, like Skype, you'll be using Skype sometimes, and there'll be a 2 or 3 second latency or wait. Drives you crazy. But with Fring, might have gotten a lucky or good connection. Rock solid. It was just like talking in the telephone. We were blown away. So I thought I would give you this little review of Fring. I use Fring, not a lot, but it's nice to know that if you're sitting in someplace that has free Wi-Fi, and you know that someone else is going to be sitting someplace that has free Wi-Fi, these Fring calls don't cost a penny on your your cellular data network. Like, they won't charge you anything for your call. So anytime that I can help you save money by showing you a free app that you don't have to pay for, and B, free communication, like it's a VoIP style, it's voice over internet protocol, I'm going to do it. That's the intention of this show. So folks, if you want to send us any comments on the show, send them to eflexonyx@gmail.com or UncleRickyRadio@gmail.com, and we'll be sure to answer your questions. We might even do it on the air as well. If you want to send us a video, do the video on YouTube, send us the link, and we'll take a look at it, and we might even play it on the show. Okay? Thanks so much for joining us, folks. Until next time, stay safe and keep using that fun technology. Take care. Bye-bye.